Welcome back to A&R Talk. My name is Alex.
Yo, it's Habs of the Coast.
I replaced Richard because he dropped out of school, so I said to jump him out of YouTube as well.
Got me a new gig on here.
Well, we just found out, well, not just found out, but I know that Marvel, Disney, and Fox came to an agreement for $52.4 billion. Disney now has Aliens, parts of Hulu, X-Men, just a bunch of stuff. Fantastic Four. Now the X-Men could join the Avengers officially, which is a lot of people have been thinking for. What's your take on this subject?
Man, this is something else, bro. This is some next level, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this puts Disney back in contention for whatever they were out of before and whatnot. Like, really and truly, the production aspect of it is like a huge part. Like, yo, they get all those Fox studios, bro, and that's like huge, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all these movies that they come out with seeing all the Pixar stuff, and then obviously they're trying to get back into live action stuff or whatever the case may be. That goes a long way. Them studios, bro. Fox got it, man.
Yeah, and I was reading reports that Fox were in a little bit of debt by like $13 billion. So this could have been one of the major reasons why they did it. They're back on the map. They made a lot of money now, but let's see how Disney tries to pull the strings around. But I hope Deadpool and stuff like that going forward they still keep the Fox makers intertwined with that, because I still love that seriousness. I love that world. But Disney, Marvel need to find a way to reverse into Hugh Jackman's truck and drop money talks. Whatever money they gotta get. Avengers Infinity War is still 6-7 months away. They haven't even done reshoots yet. Hugh Jackman and as part of the X-Men could be in this movie with no problem.
That would be big, especially
even for 10 minutes.
The biggest part about that right there, if we're gonna talk about the whole Marvel thing, is that Marvel's making that transition from your old characters to some of your newer faces. So that would be a good way to introduce and pretty much show people the exit as far as putting Hugh Jackman back in it one last time and whatnot.
And please put him in the Wolverine costume. People's like, oh, how they gonna do that in time? This is around the same time when they got Spider-Man, and Spider-Man was still in a decent part of Civil War.
We haven't seen the Wolverine costume since what? X3? X2? And that wasn't even the official one, right?
They showed it in a deleted post-credit scene in the Wolverine second movie.
Okay.
They teased it, but they never pleased it to the fans.
Facts.
But this is some big news. Disney got so much things to play for. I hope they get Fantastic Four right and they shoot that thing to the stars.
That'd be great, because that thing has been trashed, to be honest with you. Everybody knows that Fantastic Four, Incredible Hulk, subpar stuff. Even though Hulk was pretty dope in Thor, the last joint with the Ragnarok joint, but other than that, they could do a lot of good with this. You know what I'm saying?
And my only thing is, now that Disney got their hands in Fox and stuff, would Disney try to pull a stunt, try to kick off Gotham off Fox?
Nah, I think Gotham's been running too. Who knows? You know, you never know, bro. I mean, Gotham, they're coming back spring. We know that much. I don't know if that was a part of the deal or if that happened before the deal, but in springtime they'll be back on and whatnot. So we'll see, man. That's definitely interesting. That's one of the ones. And then what is it? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well. That's running as well. So.
Yeah,
that'll be interesting to see if those shows get the booter. They keep going and whatnot.
The Simpsons, Avatar. Avatar is Avatar. It's being done by Jordan Cameron, so I know Disney's not gonna get in their hands way, because that man is on another level of directors. I'm sure no one's gonna fiddle their hands into his stuff for sure.
His work.
But this news
they get the rights to the Simpsons as well.
Rights to the Simpsons, yeah. Disney's taking everything. Damn. So with the whole Universal thing with the Simpsons?
That's what I was about to ask you. How exactly does that part work? Because, you know, this is obviously Disney, Universal. That's always been, well, in our eyes, competition and whatnot. The Simpsons leave Universal Studios now and go over, or Universal Studios has been pretty much absorbed by Disney. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Like,
this is going to be one of those things, man, that week by week, new things are information and who got what rights, people trying to fight people for this and that. Just Warner Brothers and stuff just need to step up, because Disney and Marvel and all that, they're showing they're not holding back.
And then Disney, this is a huge ploy for them to compete at the end of the day. Because you see what Netflix is doing.
They already got Star Wars.
Exactly. Netflix has a bunch of original series now. Star Wars is included in that. Now
talk about doing live action TV shows. So
if they're getting Hulu with this. This is definitely a ploy to compete because Disney needs their own platform as far as streaming media and whatnot. And this is the perfect way to do it with Hulu.
And that's what I was thinking. People talking about, oh, Disney's gonna make their own. Now they just about got Hulu.
They have Hulu, so that's their platform.
Hulu's the platform.
You can dump money into Hulu, make that better than what it is already, and then
Hulu might be a little bit more expensive, but if you're getting double the amount in it, I expect they might up it to like $15 a month or something like that.
Happening, especially for that, and then that's gonna be very kid friendly at the end of the day, very rated G, so that goes a long ways.
I'm just excited to see Wolverine and like Spider-Man and Wolverine and Captain America, and that's the thing that I hated because Captain America and Wolverine were so much in each other's lives. Because Wolverine, when he was fighting the war,
they haven't crossed paths yet in any Marvel movies.
No, because
just because of the production issues.
But the Captain America movie would have been that much better because and Wolverine was there.
I like the Captain America movies over the Wolverine movies. That's two different productions.
Yeah, two different. But
hopefully they could get that right now.
But they won't redo the movie just because those movies already been done.
Yeah,
but
there's a way to spin it off though. They'll figure that part out. They got enough room for that.
Hugh Jackman just come back for Avengers. This one, which you could only be in for like 20 minutes, the movie's just about done for the couple reshoots, and just bulk up one more time for one Marvel movie that's I heard you interviews in the past that you wanted to do. Disney got all the money apparently. They'll pay you whatever you want. Just do one more time for the fans and for you, and let's all do it right.
We were speaking off air. You said James Franco got picked up for something.
Multiple man in the X-Men universe. The guy that splits up multiple.
I wonder when we get that introduction now. That's the question.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going up in the air.
Yeah, man.
But there's just some 52.4 billion.
That's a lot, bro.
Dog, Disney, can you throw me 25,000? Just like, let me just be your little intern boy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy numbers, bro. But if anybody's gonna make that work, it's Disney. You know what I'm saying?
They're taking over
make
the
it
world.
work. Yeah, for sure.
Star Wars people thought that was a big thing. Then they came and bought Spider-Man back. Big thing. Now they bought all of this.
So that means Netflix will lose Star Wars as well. Technically speaking.
Yeah, because if they take the platform and put on Hulu just about.
The Star Wars movies, the new ones are gonna be.
I heard that though Netflix is gonna keep the TV series and they already did it on. But I'm thinking that they could just be like bump that, buy out those contracts and then throw them on Hulu.
Facts. It's possible. It's possible. You never know, man. We'll see. We'll get more information on this in the coming weeks and days even.
Well, yeah. So that's about it. We told you all the news we know right now. We know there's going to be more coming up. Like and subscribe to this channel for all your movie news, topics, breaking news, situation like that. We got more reaction videos on everything coming out. We're going to see Star Wars. I'm going to try my best to drop that review tonight after the movie if I'm not too sauced up by the lick. But my name is Alex.
Habs Coast.
Till next time.